4x4 evolution. Let's do that. Oh, you have played it. Oh boy, did you like it? Yeah, bad. Yeah, I thought so. It's really bad. I got to like the very end of a mission, and then I died or something, and I had to start over. And I'm like, dude, I'm done. Fuck this. Actually, no. I think I got to like a motel part or something, like a hotel part, and then I kind of just passed out after that. I tabbed out. It was actually kind of a cool looking racing game. Never played it before. Alright. Let's create a profile. Is it gonna do demo? I'll finish my food and then we'll see, I guess, if it does. I guess this is the demo. Oh wait, the capture stopped. What the hell? What the fuck? Why did the capture stop? Hello? The fuck? Um, all my USB stuff just reset. That's not a good sign. That is definitely not a good sign. Ooh, is my motherboard already failing? After like 2 weeks? Let's go. Yeah. I've literally never seen this before. I never had any of my computers do this before, so... Yay? Is my computer gonna die? I just got it a week ago. I just built this PC, so... I guess, you know... That's good. At least it's still got warranty for a while. But... Yeah. That sucks. What does even happen? Like, what happened? I don't know. I don't understand what happened. I was trying to reset the capture card, and I did it, but then nothing happened, and then my keyboard lights went off completely, and then they came back on, and the capture card was working again. I doubtful. I don't know. I have 3 different types of USB on it. I have USB 2.0. I've got USB 3.0 and I've got USB 3.1, and they all shut down and then came back on. Well, that's the first time it happened. I guess I should keep an eye on that. It could also be some kind of Windows 11 thing, I guess. It's my first time using Windows 11. I don't really have that many things plugged in. I mean, I have like 2 keyboards, well, technically 3 keyboards, a mouse, a capture card, and that's it. I think that's all that's plugged in right now. Well, I guess there's technically 4 keyboards, but one of them is PS2. Oh, really? Nice. I'm sure there's gonna be a way to turn that off. Is my keyboard on right now? Yeah, it's working. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. I mean, look at this. Conversion units. English or metric. Yeah. We here in metric land, you know, we speak metric. In this country, so I'm gonna go with metric. Okay. This is so good. There's a mute option. I've never seen a game before that has a complete mute option. I've never seen that before. It seems to like completely turn off the sound system entirely, because even the game is hitching a little bit. That's amazing. All right. Let's do a quick race, I guess, and then just to see what the game is like. Sure, take it away. Whatever. Yeah, just go. This game is also on PS2, actually. This is another one of those games like Alone in the Dark that is also on PS2 and Dreamcast at the same time. I just hit the first obstacle. But I think it actually looks quite a bit different between Dreamcast and PS2. I kind of prefer the Dreamcast version. It's the OG. There's also a PC version of this. I should get the PC version at some point. Definitely seems to be a better game than Test Drive Off-Road. Physics don't seem too bad, actually. I mean, it is a late Dreamcast game, I suppose. As late as, you know, the Dreamcast gets, but I think it looks pretty good. Looks kind of like a PS2 game, but it doesn't exactly look like a PS2 game. Dreamcast has a very unique look to it, the Dreamcast games. It's more comparable to GameCube, I suppose, because it's like a high resolution, always 640 by 480 game gameplay. But it doesn't look like that. It doesn't really look like GameCube because it's got, usually a lot of games like this one doesn't have any texture filtering, so you can see a bit of smearing as you're moving about, kind of like Shenmue doesn't have any texture filtering either. It's like typical for arcade games at the time, because the only other option really on Dreamcast is like the what the fuck is that? It's the bilinear filter, and it looks really blurry. I'm not doing good in this race. I'm getting the feeling. Is my car that bad, or what's going on here? This is interesting. No, not really. I've never done a single tier list in my life because I can never make up my mind on anything. I always feel like I'll come up with a list and then 2 minutes later, fuck, wait, this is not right. No, I think this is better than that. And then like I come back to it next day, like this list sucks, I gotta redo it. It's like every single day I would have a different opinion on what game is better than the other. There used to be this in fact, I am using the fastest speedometer because there used to be this rumor back in my school, back in elementary school, that if you change the speedometer to kilometers per hour from miles per hour, then your car will go faster. It's because the number was higher. So I was using the faster one, but it didn't seem to work too well. What is I like this one, KMPH. KMPH. They just put a K after the M. Alright. Or before the M. Alright. Cool, we lost. Alright. Let's try a career mode. Let's see what happens here. Career mode. Go home. Go shopping. Go racing. Let's go home. Change vehicle. I don't have any vehicles. Wow, so we're gonna have to actually buy a vehicle. Alright, let's go shopping. Oh, they have real brands in this. Interesting. Ah, great. The game selected doesn't work again on Twitch. Okay. Chevy, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Lexus. Man, fuck that shit. That ain't no American. Mitsubishi, Nissan, Toyota. Pah! I'm taking American trucks. Wow, there's a lot of them. Oh wait, this is like pretty much the same car with just like different specs. That's just two cars, two trucks. That is a Sierra. Oh, this one. Okay. I've seen this in many movies. Jimmy. Yukon. Okay. Let's see a nice Ford first, and then we'll look at the Dodge. F-150, F-250, hell yeah, brother. My name's Chester. I like to drive my Ford F-150. How much money do I have? 30,000. God damn it. I can only get a 2-wheel drive one. Or a 4-wheel drive XL Super Cab. Hell yeah, brother. I know, that's what I'm talking about. Man, the graphics are really nice in this game. They're nicely modeled cars. Explorer Sport? Nah. Race truck? Whoa. Whoa. Sick. Let's see what kind of Dodges we can get. Dakota. Why is it so much cheaper? This looks exactly like a GMC. The headlights look very similar to the GMC we were looking at earlier. Quad cab? What's a quad cab? Oh, like a 4-door. Right. This looks better. No, I don't want to buy it yet. No, I don't want to buy it yet. I'm still looking around. Durango. Oh, this one. I mean, they all look very similar. Chevy. Let's go Chevy Blazer. I definitely want to get a 4-wheel drive, I think. Oh, it even says the engine size. Oh, cool. We want... Wait, LS? Wait, the LS has a... Wait, it's got a V6, but it's an LS. I thought it was supposed to be V8. What about the LT? They're all V6s, what the hell? Trailblazer. Whoa. Standard SUV. V6. Why are they all V6s? Get out of here. I need a V8, brother. I need the loudest V8 you have, brother. Silverado. Let's go, brother. This has to be V8. Yeehaw. There we go. V8. Hell yeah, brother. 5.3 liter. That's so many cubic inches, I can't even count them. We're definitely buying a V8. American V8. Wait, what the hell is a reg cab? Reg cab. Look, brother. If they know how to pick a car, just go straight to the heart, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, that's a fine ass truck you got there, brother. Name's Chester, by the way. Suburban. These are all the same cars. Every single one of them is the same. I just need to make sure it's a V8. I might get a Silverado. Oh, Tahoe! Oh man, I love the Tahoe. What's the difference? Why is it like more expensive? Tahoe. Let's go. I might have to get a Tahoe. Big old Tahoe. Thing is huge. Chevy is probably the most American. You know what I'm saying, brother? Chevy's probably the most American I can pick. Hold on. Can I change my game title now, please? Oh, it works. Nice. I just had to wait for a little bit. I think that's what I'm playing, right? 4x4 Evolution? I think that's this game. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not too hot about like the 2-door back thing. 2 doors in the back. Kind of more like about that, you know. It's either Chevy you got lady parts. Hell yeah, brother. That's what I'm saying. Ah, you convinced me. We're getting this. Yes. Tahoe. Let's get that Tahoe. But we can't buy anything else. That's okay. Hold on, I need to rename myself. Don't write. No. We're doing a new career mode. My name is Chester. I'm only buying American. Why doesn't it have any Humvees in it? I need a Hummer. Bad game. Doesn't have any Humvees in it. That's disappointing. We're starting a new career, brother. How do I start a new career? Do I have to delete my save file? Shit, I might have to do that. I want to be Chester. Chester, maybe I'll even come up with like a second name. Change name. Oh, perfect. Yes, thank you. Gonna be Chester. Chester, ain't Chester. Budka, I ain't no Budka. I need an American name. I need America. Desmond comes to mind constantly, but no. Chester, what's like quintessential? Ah, okay. Nah. I never heard of that before. Never heard of that name. What's like a good name I could give them? Chester Davis. Yeah, not bad. That's a good one. I was also thinking McFarland. Would that fit? Chester McFarland. At your service. Farmland. Yeah, let's do that. Chester Farmland. Go Sluggle. Right, brother, we gotta go buy a Chevy. Yeehaw! Oh, we already got the Chevy, brother. We already got the Chevy. Yeehaw! Look at that Chevy right there. American V8. Yeehaw! By golly, what a beauty that car is, brother. Alright, let's go over and show them Yankees who show them other Yankees who's the biggest redneck of them all. Okay. Oh god, I don't have enough money. Wait, how much money do they want for me to enter? Oh, dude. I don't have the money! Or, oh, I don't need money. They'll give me 1,500, okay. Whew, I forgot about like the entry fee. I just blew it all on this Chevy. Alright, let's go. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Now that's some good music, good ass music right there, brother. Yeehaw. Nice. Yeah, that's what you get, brother. Yeah. Whoa! Am I going the wrong way? What's going on here? Wait, what? Wait. Was I supposed to... What? Oh no. I've been bamboozled. What? Wait, what? Where's the next checkpoint? I'm confused. Is this the checkpoint? Hold on. I'm not sure I understand how this game works. What? So... Okay. Uh-huh. Right. I might not be winning this anymore. I've been bamboozled. I didn't realize that you can just go fucking anywhere and then just have to go through the checkpoint is all. Oh, okay, so I should probably just turn right here and then cut through this. Oh, I see now. So they're taking the train tracks. Can I restart this? No, don't save yet. No, don't save it. Okay. Retry race. Okay. I wasn't in my best form. Brother, is that a Lexus I see right there? Puh, get the fuck out of here, brother. Puh. Japanese shitbox. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. See? This Chevy is indestructible. No hydrolock or anything. We just keep going. Even though I'm last place. Yeah. This has been going through a lot. This truck still going. No problem. This seems dangerous, you know, this bit right here. Seems a little silly. We don't even have any guns to like shoot the train driver, so we could convince him to not knock us into the river, the lake or whatever. The camera angles leave something to be desired. There's a bumper cam, there's this really close cam, and then there's this kind of too far cam. Let me try this one. I don't see the back of my Tahoe. Oh god, how many laps? 3 laps. Oh god, fuck. No, no. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. No! I'm losing! How did they get past the fucking train? Explain that. How did... Okay, no, I'm still first. Okay. Okay, never mind. There we go. Yeah, that's always fun. Look at him steer. You go, Chester. These are really odd vehicles to be racing with, to be honest. But I kind of like this game. It's silly. Yeah, it doesn't feel like too arcadey. It's got like a decent driving model, I think. It's not like all over the place like an arcade game. All right. New record. Nice. Next event. Subarus have a cult following because of the because of the unique engine layout they're using. It's kind of a rare type of engine that they put into Subarus. Well, they're racing ones, you know, like an Impreza or something. Will have a boxer engine as opposed to a classic inline or V arrangement engine. I think that's probably the main reason people like it. And the just I guess like Imprezas were like solid rally cars and stuff. I think it's been all just cancelled now. Like I don't think they make. What the hell is up with this thing? I don't think they make them anymore. I don't think there's new Imprezas and such. It's all about SUVs nowadays. This game was ahead of its time. You can only drive SUVs. Just like the Dreamcast, ahead of its time. It's kind of odd that there's no music during races, right? Like, or... Wait, there was music at the first race. Why is there no music now, though? That's kind of weird. I don't know why. Whatever. This is... I don't know, I like this game. I like this kind of game. It's... Oh no, I think I should have taken that ramp. Ah, it's fine. It's probably like the risky way to do it. Yeah, this is a neat little racing game. I like it. It's not too crazy, you know. It controls okay. There's nothing to complain about, really. Looks good as well. I think I'm supposed to turn left here? Oh, wait. Not yet. I don't know. Oh god, oh god. No, 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 no. Oh, there we go. Here. That's a good thing I led them in front of me. So I know which way to go. Ah. Yeah, it wanted me to like jump that ramp, but I don't want to do that. I don't think it's worth it. So I think I need to turn left after the fourth one. Fourth checkpoint. That's where the shortcut is. Yeah, it's kind of weird that the music kind of just stopped. Doesn't really play anymore. Gaming. There's the music. Okay. Salvage Wasteland. Okay. Oh, now there's music. Maybe it was just a glitch. Oh wow. It's like an airfield. Runway. It's interesting how the cars don't really follow the path. They're just kind of going wherever. Trying to find the shortcuts. I guess it's like the way you want to play it is just let them, you know, discover all the shortcuts everywhere. Well, I mean the arrow helps, I suppose, but I mean, I don't know, sometimes you might be better off not following it. That explains why on my first attempt of, you know, doing a race in this game, I was just like falling way behind. They were just taking all the shortcuts everywhere. Although to be honest, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I guess it is worth it. I'll take it here. Oh god. I'm not sure if it's clever AI or if it's scripted. I don't know. They probably have like an optimal route drawn out for the AI, like which one they should be taking. That happened twice already. Yeehaw. It reminds me a little bit of Screamer 4x4, which is a PC off-road racing game. It's not really a racing game, it's more a checkpoint style game, but with no opponents. Yeah, this is a cool game. Almost there. Yeah, probably. Bot racer. They're just called bot racers. I think I want to like adjust the. Let me see if I can adjust the controls. I think it would be more comfortable just using face buttons instead of the triggers. I mean, it's already saved, I think, so it should be fine, or whatever. I want to see if I can adjust the controls. I feel like I prefer not using the triggers. Oh, why does it always have to save? It's like a third time we're saving. Hope I don't have to restart the entire championship or something. That would suck. Oh great, I can't even adjust the controls. Epic. Well, that sucks. Yeah, that blows. Because I don't know. Not the biggest fan of using the triggers for racing games on the Dreamcast. It kind of becomes a bit uncomfortable after a while. I was hoping for an alternate setup. So can I just go back to where I was, or? Oh, this one is completed already? Oh, that was just the 3 races, right? Well, it says completed, right? So... Is it? Well, I mean, I guess it is, because now this is unlocked. Well, whatever. I did do 3 races, so I guess... I should have clicked next event, but I didn't realize that was the final one. Whatever. I keep hitting that same frickin' cactus. Yeah, it really sucks that they don't let you adjust the controls at all for this game. There's no music again. Forgot to play it. One more lap. Then I'll catch up with chat. I wonder where this is. I don't think there was a place specified. Maybe it's like Arizona or something, or Nevada. Probably Nevada, right? Because it kind of gives me the Area 51 feeling a little bit. Not necessarily, because they seem to be using the road when it's more optimal. Like, they don't just go in a straight line towards the next checkpoint. They do use the road in like occasionally when the terrain seems to be you know, disadvantageous, and it's just better to just use the road. Hey Unix. Yeah, this game has a Dreamcast and a PS2 version as well. I don't know which one was first. You got a Pentium 3 450 today and a Radeon 7500. Nice. That's a good loot. You gonna build something out of it? That sounds good. You can get jail time? Nice. I wonder if I have the PS2 version on my PS2, on my hard drive. I don't know. I can't remember if I do. I don't think I do. Usually when I put games on, I always go like, is this game on another platform where it's more convenient to play? If yes, I won't put it on because I had limited space. I just have a 500GB hard drive in my PS2. I could check later. But like from what I can tell, I kind of like the PS2 version less than the Dreamcast version. I did watch like a comparison video once. Don't know about the PC version though. Never tried the PC version. Maybe I'll get it. Although I'm getting the feeling that it's probably the way it is that most likely the Dreamcast version is super close to the PC version. And then PS2 version just looks a little bit different because of how different the hardware is, but I would assume Dreamcast and PC are essentially identical. Except for like minor differences. I mean, the Dreamcast is running a Power VR graphics chip, which is something that was sort of not the exact same one, but similar chip was available on PC. The Power VR was making graphics chips, like the Cairo cards, for example. So it's actually like a PC compliant graphics chip in the Dreamcast. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, there's some bilinear texture filtering, but it's actually done pretty good. I thought there was none, but there is definitely some bilinear. You can see on the road texture, it's like kind of appearing in front of us. You can't see it from a distance. It's like a more simplified texture in the distance. It looks pretty decent, I would say. Like some other games, it's much worse because, like for example, a good example would be Sonic Adventure, where you could just see how horrible the bilinear texture filtering is. It's super close to the player, whereas here it's like at a decent distance, I would say, but you can't really notice it all too much unless you're constantly paying attention to it. Fuck's sake. This is not looking good. Ugh. Maybe I should actually get some upgrades. I'll do that after this championship, I guess. I should have enough money for that. Nice. Fuck! Oh my god, come on. Go, go, go. Dude, what the? Physics are a bit weird. Come on. Ah, fuck, I lost the race. Third place. Did you get like a whole entire motherboard with the Pentium 3? Or like did you get entire PC's worth of parts, or you're just gonna use whatever you have? Like, I'm guessing it's a slot 1, because I think like the first Pentium 3 that would have been socket 370 is like the 700 megahertz range. I guess I'll just go for the next event, whatever. Ah, fuck, I don't have time for the drinks. Yeah. 512 is a good amount. Either 512 or 256 usually works pretty good. I wouldn't go over 768 though, for sure. I want to build a machine with 768 because I never had that much before. One gigabyte and over is when you're just starting to ask for trouble. $128 could work too, but yeah, it's a bit limiting. 256 and above is much better. What kind of sound card do you have? Do you got some kind of sound cards for it? Because you could also play DOS games if you have a decent sound card, I guess. I guess I don't mind this camera angle too much, it's pretty alright. This one is pretty bad though, this one, I don't like this one. It's just like way too high up, or way too close, I don't know. And this is a little bit too far away, I think. Also like how the audio is, oh for fuck's sake. Audio is like, you know, relative to the distance from the car, so this is loudest. This is a little bit quieter, and then this is the quietest. That's a classic. Alright. Wow, that's a complicated shortcut. Looks like the others didn't actually take it. Well, maybe they did, I don't know. It just looked kind of weird on the map when I looked at it. Like, see, right now they're taking the road. Even though they could have just taken a shortcut, but they decided not to. Okay, maybe not in this exact case, but there were other scenarios. Like okay, right here, they could have just cut through the hill, but they didn't. They're actually taking the road because it wouldn't be advantageous to take the shortcut. Sound Blaster Live, okay. Sound Blaster Live doesn't work all that well for DOS games. It does work, it's just, you know, not the best. The main issue it has with DOS games is oh no, I'm going the wrong way, I think. Actually, let me just try this. One of the drivers is actually coming this way. Sound Blaster Live just kind of has a little bit of a rough sound when it's emulating a Sound Blaster 16, but at least it does it. You know, at least it can do it, so it's not too bad. It's like one of those rare PCI cards that will have some Sound Blaster compatibility in DOS. But if DOS is not your main, you know, if DOS is not your main target for that machine, then it's fine. It's just that, you know, Pentium 3 machines are some of the best for DOS games because they're the fastest. That would still have an ISA slot, so you could get a nice ISA sound card. Oh yeah. I mean, I have like 5 Sound Blaster Live cards or something like that. I bought each of them for probably like $4. At one point they were super cheap. Nowadays they've become a little bit more expensive than they used to be. I bought them like 5 years ago or something when they were really cheap. Something better for DOS, right? Yeah. Don't overpay for it though. I can recommend something that's usually not too expensive is like an ESS audio drive card. Like an ES 1868 is what I have in my Pentium 3. It's really good. It's like super compatible, and yeah, it works really nice. You could even potentially get lucky and maybe your motherboard has like a VIA chipset. If your motherboard has a VIA Southbridge, there might be built-in Sound Blaster compatibility on it. I've got one of those Pentium 3 boards that does that. But it's kind of a more of a later one. It's not a slot 1 machine, so probably yours isn't that. That one is like a Tualatin Socket 370 board that has a built-in Sound Blaster Pro compatibility into the chipset, which is kind of nice. It's like a VIA chipset setup. Whoa! Hello. Oh yeah. It's always like that. You gotta be early to everything. Otherwise you're gonna have a hard time with some stuff. Especially prices are just skyrocketing all the time. I think I missed a checkpoint. What do I do? This sucks. Fuck. Nah, don't kick yourself. I mean, you can. It's impossible to tell what's gonna be big, you know, what's gonna be pricey. It is what it is. Generally, just like, you know, collect whatever you like, and then even if, especially if it's cheap, you know, like maybe eventually it's gonna be worth a lot more than it is now. Like for example, nowadays you can pick up. Nowadays you can still pick up some super cheap hardware that will work with Windows 98. We're right at the end of that, but you can still do it. You can still find. Usually Pentium 3 machines are already like a bit too expensive. Pentium 3's kind of got out of hand a little bit. But Pentium 4 and like Athlon XP, Athlon 64, that sort of stuff, old Sempron machines are still pretty obtainable, and they're plenty fast enough to play every single video game you can throw at it. They will not have an ISO slot, so they're not perfect for DOS, but they're perfect for Windows 98. I like a nice Pentium 4 build, you know, especially when they were super cheap. Like, people were throwing them away. And you can go up to like LGA 775 with Windows 98. I don't know exactly what chipsets are compatible with 98. I would have to look into that. But some 775 chipsets will be working in Windows 95, 98. So you can even have a Core 2 Duo machine, which is going to be overkill for everything Windows 98, but it will work. Even some very early PCI Express cards will work on Windows 98. Like you can get the entire 6000 series in PCI Express that will work, or NVIDIA, or you can get like a Radeon X 600, 700, 800. That will also work, PCI Express on Windows 98. God damn it. Yeah, that's like the Core 2 Duo era. Core 2 Duo era is like the last of the Win98 compatible hardware. Not everything is though. Like I'm not entirely sure what chipsets are compatible and what's not, but I would guess like a 915 chipset should be fine, but those only handle Pentium 4s. I don't know. A lot of people use those ASRock motherboards that have AGP slots on them. Like ASRock 775 motherboards that have AGP slots, because that way you can use any AGP card and, you know, use a Core 2 Duo on it. But you can just use a PCI Express board, like probably a G41 would work, but I'm not 100% certain. I haven't really done much testing because, to me, for the longest time, Core 2 Duo was still like relevant. Not Core 2 Duo, but Core 2 Quad machines were relevant for modern computing. And they still are. They're still really good for just, you know, browsing the internet or like as a streaming build or something like that. But it's slowly getting to the point where, you know, I have so much like LGA 775 parts, I could probably just build like a retro PC out of a 775 motherboard just fine. Am I supposed to cut through here? I guess so. That's an interesting shortcut. I think someone's... Oh yeah, they're there. What the fuck? Wait. Okay. Oh, they're there. Ah. Hello. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately that one will only work for Windows XP. Yeah. Hey, the music comes on when I pause the game. I don't understand why a 200 series GeForce would be worth a lot of money. They're pretty bad cards overall. And that was NVIDIA's Dark Ages, sort of. That's weird. I never knew that they're actually sought after cards. I didn't have any ever. I completely skipped out from GeForce 6000 series to all the way up to GTX 750 Ti. That's like my oldest NVIDIA card until I bought some other stuff. Like I also have a GTX 550 Ti and I also have a 650. But what the hell? Why does that's so weird? I think it's just so because like some kind of weird nostalgia. It has to be, right? Because I mean, they're pretty power hungry and they're not very reliable either, from what I can tell. So that's kind of a silly thing. I would never go for a card like that. I'm glad that I'm not wasting money on that. Oh yeah, definitely. ATI had just unmatched reliability. Unfortunately, their drivers were utter shit, but the card's reliability was really, really good. It was like built really well. Whereas Nvidia's were just like failing left and right at the time. Okay. But yeah, for a Windows XP machine, if you're building an XP specific machine, you can go up to GTX 900 series, so you're pretty well on that. Like, you don't have to worry too much about what you're getting. Anything from super old stuff up until a GTX 900 series will work just fine on Windows XP. That's it. So I find it pointless to hunt down something like that. Like, especially a freaking 280. If you look for an AMD card, you can get an ATI Radeon for the 4800 series card for like next to nothing. A couple, I don't know, a couple tens of bucks or something like that, like 20 bucks. I have a 4850 from back in the day. I bought that brand new in 2008. And I got the 1GB version specifically because it was mostly 512, but I wanted to get a 1GB version so I have more VRAM. I got that card in like 2008 for 200 bucks ish at the time. Oh yeah. Yeah, totally. Like, I could take my GTX 750 Ti and then turn it into a Windows XP machine card, and then it would be just a beast. Yeah. Not only does it use way less power, but also just blows them out of the water. The only downside is that you have to use a newer driver, though. Like, that's one thing you have to keep in mind. Like, the faster video card you use, the faster CPU you have to use as well. But I think XP can go up to, like, I don't know, like a Core i7 4th generation or something like that is like still compatible with XP. I don't know when the cutoff point is, but yeah, you can put XP on like almost anything basically, so like it's never an issue. 3rd gen, yeah, something like that. Third or 4th is what I remember as well. My Windows XP machine, my dedicated XP machine, is something that I cannot use for anything else, because I always try to optimize like what I have. You know, I like to make sure that if I'm dedicating something to a certain task, then that means that it's best at doing that and nothing else. That's, if that makes sense. I'm always trying to do that. So my XP machine is a Dell Optiplex 760 that I got for I got it for like, it was like, along with postage, I think it was like 10 bucks. It was said to be faulty, you know. It was sold as faulty, but there was nothing wrong with it, just had to reseat the memory. It's one of those deals. Well, it was very, very dirty and it had bugs in it, but I cleaned it out. And it's working perfectly. It's got a dual-core Athlon 64 X2 in it, which is kind of useless for like everything else but an XP machine. And yeah, it's DDR2, and I chucked in my HD 4830, and I put like 2009 drivers on it, 2009 980i drivers, so that it's not too new, because some of the newer drivers have issues with older games. But yeah, I've never had any issues with any game on it. Like every game I tried worked perfectly fine on that XP machine. And at like solid 60 FPS, like every single time, always 60 FPS at least. But usually hundreds of FPS, like in Far Cry or Doom or whatever, you know. It's just a beast. No, I don't want to restart it. Oh, so I gotta quit. Okay. Haven't turned on that machine in a while. I should use it at some point. There actually used to be, I remember I made a video on it. It used to be a thing about it that they were saying how you can just use wait, what the hell's going on here? Why can't I erase this? That I can just use like a AM2 Plus or AM3 processor in it. But it didn't work because whenever I tried it, it would be it'd just be single channel memory for some reason. It wouldn't work in dual channel memory. Q9400. Yeah. Honestly, like a quad CPU is a bit of an overkill for Windows XP. Also, the 8 gigs of memory is way overkill as well. Oh, it's a Toyota Cup. I can only drive a Toyota? What the fuck? Well, that's bullshit. I can do this one, though. Okay. Chevrolet Cup. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to buy a Japanese car? Ew. I don't know, try this one, I guess. Arizona, let's go. Mine actually dual boots with Windows 7, so I can use Steam on it to install some of the games and then just play them in XP. If it's one of those older games. And if they are DRM free. I mean, I don't really use it much. To be honest, it's mostly for Half-Life 2. I can install Half-Life 2 Steam version on it and then... But yeah. No, I don't really use Windows 7 on it. It's kind of just like a backup that I have Windows 7 on it. Just in case I need to do something. Some kind of surgical, you know, procedure. And I don't really have any other Windows 7 machines anyway, so in case I need Windows 7 for anything, then there it is. XP and 7 in 1. Also, another reason I like to use the HD 4830 is because it doesn't actually support DirectX 11, so it's, you know, it's not like I could use it in any DirectX 11 game, so it's like perfect for Windows XP, which only really goes up to Windows DirectX 9 anyways. But it's got like so much horsepower that it will be enough for like every game. I want to remake my video on it because it was kind of shoddily shot with not the best camera. I just kind of probably I'll just do some direct capture. So I might redo that video at some point. I made that in like 2019, I think. It was a long time ago. Maybe 2020? I can't remember when I made it. Probably 2019. I don't know. I can't remember. It was a while ago. It's the Athlon 64 in it is like Athlon 64 X2 50. I forgot what it is. 5800? I can't remember. I know it's 2.8 gigahertz. So it's like one of the fastest Athlon 64s. Obviously I can't overclock it because it's a Dell Optiplex, but I don't need to. It's like more than enough power to run anything. And like I said, I did want to try to put in an AM3 CPU. I have a 2.8 gigahertz Athlon 2X2, but with that I could never get dual channel memory working, and that's kind of just slower honestly than like having single channel memory with an unsupported CPU, getting all that stupid unsupported CPU messages all the time. And it's better to just use a supported one. It's stupid. I don't know why it doesn't work. I even went out and got a fucking 4-core Phenom 1 CPU. Not even Phenom 2, it's a Phenom 1 CPU. But that didn't work either. It was also just having the same single channel memory issue. Yeah. That's kind of also why I enjoy having that machine, because it's got that Athlon 64 power. I used to have Pentium 4 Windows XP machines, but I wasn't happy with them because like a Pentium 4 XP machine is no good. It's not fast enough. You could get so much better speed with a Athlon 64 and less power consumption, obviously. Pentium 4 would always struggle with like some of the later games, but yeah. Athlon 64 just blazes through everything, especially since it's a late one, 65 nanometer, 2.8 gigahertz, so it kills everything on Pentium 4. And also Pentium 4s are really good for, like I said, they're really, really good for Windows 98 machines, so... Yeah. I used to have a nostalgia. I used to have a soft spot for Pentium 4s, and I used them quite a lot. But yeah, nah, I'm over it now. I'm more interested in just having decent speed, you know. So like building a Pentium 4 XP machine is kind of just like I'm not interested in it that much. Just find it much, especially from a streaming standpoint. When I'm streaming, it's nice to just have a smoother frame rate. I used to have a Pentium D CPU at some point. When I was building my machine, when I was building a machine in like I forget when this was, 2000 something. I wanted to build like a secondary machine, and I decided I would go with a Pentium D. I don't know why. But I ended up, I think maybe the cooler wasn't properly mounted or something, but it ended up becoming a disaster. The motherboard died, the CPU was fucked, I think, probably, I don't know. So I cancelled that and went with a Pentium dual core instead, which was an overclocking beast at the time. It was like the lower end Core 2 Duos with less cache, but also a super low FSB, so you could overclock it like crazy. I overclocked to 2.7 gigahertz Pentium dual core from 2.7 to like 3.9 gigahertz stable, no problem, on a cheap motherboard. It was pretty crazy times. I used to love that PC. It was really fun to do that. I could even rebuild that PC, but I don't really care. You know, I used to have that for a while, but it's just, it's much nicer to have more cache, because like it only got 2 megabytes of cache instead of the 6 that you get with a dual core 2 Duo. Hello, my Rosa. Yeah, Pentium D was just a bad idea. Let's take 2 of these super overheating CPUs and then package them together into one. What could possibly go wrong? It's a flawless idea. And they followed it up with the other, you know, glued together CPU, the Core 2 Duo, Core 2 Quads. They didn't want to let that idea go. I mean, those were much better, obviously, but they're still a little bit flawed. It could be a lot better for sure, but oh well. I can't see shit, dude. I think it's actually better to play in this mode because I feel like visibility is maybe marginally better, or maybe it's just an illusion, but it feels kind of nicer. Second place, I don't like that. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, well, whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. Fuck it. Get out of my way. Oh yeah, no, this is the right way. Okay, cool. It's this way. Oh my god, that guy is so far ahead of me. How is it possible? He's gonna win this. It's over for me. I can't see shit. There we go. Yeah, it's over. Well, I mean, second place should be enough, hopefully. I don't know. Haven't looked at what we need. Go Fuzimi. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure anymore. I don't know what to believe because I was doing some tests a while ago, like I don't know, like a couple of weeks ago maybe, on the Core 2 Quads, and I was like testing all kinds of different configurations. And I don't know what's true anymore because I was trying different multipliers for my Core 2 Quad. I didn't change anything but the multiplier, so I kept the FSB at 1600 and it just kept dialing back the multiplier. and I was getting a linear, progressively worse performance in Cinebench. And Cinebench is like a super memory and CPU heavy task, right? So how come I was getting a linear equal to the reducing of the clock speed performance in Cinebench when I kept the FSB the same? Like, shouldn't it have been the same? Because I for the longest time I thought, Core 2 Quad is like limited by the FSB, and you need to pump up the FSB so you get better performance. I wasn't getting the same performance by dialing down the multiplier. I was getting exactly worse, equal to the clock speed. It was a linear progression. So I don't know what to believe anymore. So I just kept it at 3800 megahertz because 3600 wasn't, it was a lot slower. The title of the game, you can find it under the title of the stream. Just to make farmland. The title of the game you can find under the title of the stream on Twitch. You know, the UI thing? Oh no, it's a nighttime race. It's kind of weird because you can actually get two-wheel drive cars as well in 4x4 Evolution. Well, it's not quite 4x4 Evolution anymore if you drive a railwheel drive car, I guess, but... Oh my god, this level sucks. I cannot see shit. Get out. Dude, what the fuck? Nice. Good job, very good. Awesome. Awesome. I could even see less now. Epic. Okay. Although I am driving a 4x4 car. I'm driving a Chevy Tahoe. Name's Chester McFarmland. Yeehaw. The engine sound does sound a little bit like Driver 1, I guess. A little bit, but I mean it's just a generic V8 engine sound, I guess they used. Maybe it's from like a sound, what is it called? Sound, bank, I guess. Oh god damn it! What the fuck, dude? That was bullshit. I didn't make it because of that guy. Oh god. Oh, this is not going well. Probably the worst racing game I've played on Dreamcast so far is Vanishing Point. I think Vanishing Point is bullshit. It's garbage RNG racing. Pray for good RNG. It is awful as a racing game. MSR was also pretty disappointing, but for different reasons. It wasn't really the driving or anything like that that sucked about it. It was like the whole concept of the game was just fault. The game crashed. Nice. Huh. Okay. Alright.